The next lesson in updating our web page will be going through editing each page and adding logos and images. My first suggestion is to review each page and make a list of all the changes you want to make. You can always go back and add or correct things as well. But let's go through the website as we see it so far and talk about what needs to be changed. The first thing is I have this big blue logo over here that says email me a logo. I'm going to show you how you can exchange that for a logo that you already have. The second thing is we are on the home page. Because WordPress is all about blogs, they default to the first page being your blog page. We don't want the blog post to be on the home page. We're going to change the location to a tips page for the blog, which we'll create, and then we want the welcome page to be our home page. This is the welcome page. This is what we're going to change to be our home page. About is a poor name for a page that lists 30 ways we can help make you more money. We're going to change the name of this page to Make Money. The services often has 3 sub pages. They're not showing right here, but we're going to move the sub pages to our blog page. We don't have anything here about the privacy page, although we're going to change the location in the list of pages. The calendars page doesn't really work for what I want it to. I'm just going to remove the calendars page. Besides, it covers up part of my widgets down the right hand side. The contact page has a great contact form, but at the bottom we still have the same privacy note we have on our privacy page, and it really doesn't tell us any more to contact. I would like to have my email and address here, so if they need to, they can contact me that way. And the last thing is the order of the pages. I'm going to start with my welcome page, and then Make Money, which is the about page, the services, the tips, which is the blog page, then have the privacy and the contact. These are all the items that we will be covering and adjusting in this training. To continue, we need to log in to our WordPress website. Remember, up at the top, we type in wp-admin. Our username is webadmin, and the password is a password that you chose when you created your website. This is our dashboard. The items we will focus on are pages, media, and settings. These are the items we will discuss in this training. Let's start with pages. Under pages, you can add pages or view all pages. Let's start with add new pages. Remember, we want to create a tips page for our blog entries. We give it a title, and we may add some items later in the bottom, but that's all we need to create a new page. I'm going to click on Publish, and now we have a page named Tips. Let's now list all pages. Here you see our tips page, our welcome, about, services, and some additional pages listed with all of our pages. The second thing we wanted to do was edit the title to the About page. Highlighting About, we have an item called Quick Edit. Quick Edit is where we can change the title, and we wanted to change the title to Make Money. So I'm going to delete About and type in Make Money. That's all we have to do to change the title. Now I want to tell you a little bit more while we're in this Quick Edit field. We see a slug. The slug is the default submenu where you will find the page Make Money. That is a subfolder. We're just going to update this. Next we have the Improve Your Credit Score. This has a little dash in front of it. That means it's a subpage, and because it's listed under services, it's a subpage of services. We're going to go back into Quick Edit and change the parent to Tips and update this. The page is not fully refreshed. We'll see that in a moment. Let's go to Client Portal and change that to Tips as well. And the sales video from News Anchor. Do a quick edit, change the parent to Tips, and update. Let's move down to the calendar There are two things I could do to remove this calendar. I can do a trash and throw it away, basically here, or we can do a quick edit and change the status to draft. With the status as draft, the page is still there. If I choose I want to have the calendar return later, then I don't have to recreate it. I just publish it. So the page is still there, but it's not published. It's in draft format. Let's go to the contact, but this time instead of the quick edit, we'll go to edit. Editing a page, sometimes this becomes scary if somebody comes in and sees the HTML format. One of the great advantages you have is you have the WYSIWYG format or visual format that you can work on your pages with. Now, while we have a contact form, we're going to leave that. Here we can see the privacy statement that we had at the bottom of the contact form. We're going to block this whole area. That's on the privacy page as well. And we're going to put in my information. We'll delete what we blocked and type in my name, my telephone number, and my email. And make sure that each time you update what you type in. The next thing we're going to look at is the page orders. Go up to Pages and My Page Order. This is the order currently of the pages. Starting with our tips, we want to move our welcome up. To do that, we click on Welcome and drag it to the top. The tips we actually want after services, so I'm going to drag it down under services. Although the calendar is still listed, because it's in draft, it will not show. And let's talk about media. The media library is where we hold all of our pictures that we upload. I wanted to find a logo. Now the logo is on my computer. So to find a logo, I go to Add New, and it says Upload New Media. We want to select Files. Here I have my logos. The logo I want to add is my Universal Accounting logo, and I'll choose a small one, 80 by 127. I click on Open, and it downloads the file. Now, what I want to show you is down here at the bottom of this page, I have a file URL. I mentioned this in the widgets lesson. We're going to highlight and copy this file URL. Now, with that copied, we are going to go to Appearance and Widgets. We're going to go to our second text, which was that logo. And remember I mentioned we need to make sure that we only replace what's inside the quotes. But I'm going to paste, Control V, paste the URL of that logo in between the quotes instead of the logo that was there, and save my change. Next, we're going to go back to our Make Money page. All pages, Make Money, and this time we're going to go into Edit. As you look at all the things that are on this page, there's no picture, what we call eye candy. I want to add some eye candy. So I'm going to put my cursor right before the 30 ways, and then, because this is the WYSIWYG format, I want to go up to the Upload Insert with the little picture of what I consider a square tree. This asks us where do we want the image from. I can upload a file from my computer right here. I can just type in a URL, or I can go to my media library. Let's go to the media library. This shows me my pictures. I'm going to go to this fourth picture down and click on Show. That's the picture I want. Down at the bottom, it says, where do I want to align this picture? I want to have it on the right and have all of the writing go to the left of this picture. So we'll click on Right. It gives me options of what size I want it. I think I want the medium. And let's insert it into the post. There's the picture, and everything wraps around to the left with the picture on the right. I like it this way, and let's update this page. The last area of focus right now is I want to go to Settings and make our last changes. We're going to Reading. This is where we're going to change that first page. Right now, the default is to your latest post. We're going to change this to a static page, and the front page we're going to choose Welcome. The post page is where do our posts go. By default, they're going to the first page. We're going to change it to tips. And save changes. Let's review what we've done again. Let's go back up to view the website. Now our home page is the welcome page. Our Make Money has a picture that we added to that. Our logo is over with our widgets. Our services has the services we offer. Our tips has the blog. Our privacy statement is still there. Our contact has at the bottom of the page the contact information. That's how easy it is. Go in, feel free to make changes. If you need to change something again, you can change it to be what you want to do it. Remember that as you change the themes, some themes will have subpages, some will not. This theme does not have the subpages under tips. Another theme will have those under services, or if we change them under tips. It depends on the theme. If you don't like this theme, try a different theme. Play with it. Move around. See what you can do. You have a lot of power with just a few things we've taught you already. Have fun making your website what you want it to be. It's that simple.